Eastern Conference battle here in Toronto as the Raptors look to work the home court advantage. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Taking a look at Washington.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
You love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Porter with the steal. Stolen by Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow! And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Edwards on the wing. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. LaVine's got 5 points so far.
Quick hands from Smart there, leading to the basket. Heads up play by Marcus.
And the shot goes in.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's LaVine outside for Smart. And again, it's Toronto with a three.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Outside, Walker. Out to the right wing. Reed gets the bucket.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
LaVine for three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And there's the competitive fire of LaVine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
Edwards looking it over. Here's the three. Rebound by the Raptors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Outside, Edwards. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. And Thompson slams it home.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Nice move. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Koulibaly with it. Still scoreless. Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really... been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jokic inside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The Wizards with the lead.
2 minutes left.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Reed. Walker with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, man, that's just cruel. What a finish by Ivy.
Ivy on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Outside, Reed. And stolen by Ivy. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Jokic. Back to Reddish. Sinks the three-pointer. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Wizards substitution. Yusuf Nurkic.
So it's the Wizards now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Back to Sharp. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so both teams trading buckets. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
And it's in there. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
my goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Thompson. Back to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. To the right side. Smart up top. There's Porter with a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the official... had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wizards making a switch here. There's the three. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Here's LaVine. Pass to Green. LaVine deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. And LaVine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
Now, Koulibaly fires the three. And again, Washington with the triple. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Sharp with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Koulibaly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Fires for 3. And Gaudier pulls it down. Outside, Green. The kick out to Porter. In the corner, it's LaVine. And stolen by Thompson. And so they foul intentionally. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Outside Edwards. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Barnes. Jokic inside. Reed with the defensive effort.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
It's Edwards on the wing. 10 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Ivy. And there's the try.
Unreal. That's showing you a lot of flash right there. Ivy will end up on an awful lot of highlight reels.
Outside, Reed. And the three ball is good. Reeves got 6. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the wing right side. Siakam deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Raptors making a change here. And here's Sharp. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. With 4 seconds. Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Raptors trailed by 5. Now Jokic fades. It's good. Jokic just got the opening bucket to start the second half for Toronto.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Left side, Levine. Rebound by the Wizards. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Coulibaly with it, now guarded by Porter. Back to Coulibaly. Out to Thompson. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And it's Jokic missing. Here's Washington. Big stretch here going 10-2. Thompson left side. From deep. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's Jokic outside. And again, Toronto no up. And an intentional foul right there. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Thompson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
This is the biggest area of growth for Ivy's game. Now you must take him seriously from out there.
Thompson right side. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right.
Nice!
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Walker hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Toronto. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here comes the Raptors wide right back. This means we need you to get down.
the Wizards now. Here's Asenge. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards.
Oh, man!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And he comes up with the deuce. 11 points for Jaden Ivey.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
.114 left in the third quarter. Here's Ivey, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ivey's got 8 here in the quarter. Outside Edwards. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
The shot's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Draymond Green grabs the miss. Raptors trailed by 16. Pass to Ivey. Shakes him. And the rejection by Jackson. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wizards making a switch here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now here's Edwards. He's got 23. On the high post, he drills it. Edwards got 25 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Wizards leading by 18. Outside, Reed. The 19-foot shot. Jokic grabs the miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Levine's shot is off.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Raptors trailed by 18.
Who's watching it?
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Edwards. Oh, what a play!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Jokic with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Washington.
Hey, yo, right here.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porter. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Jokic. Money from the wing. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Outside, Reed. Out to Edwards. The screen from Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
Jokic inside. Shoots over Reed. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Washington with the rebound. Thompson outside. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Keep calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Wizards making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Jokic. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Jokic has got 20 points.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Outside Edwards. The three. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 20. Porter in the corner. Buries the deep ball.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Walker a screen. Now Reed. Jokic pulls it down. Levine outside. Now Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Edwards drives in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Levine outside. Rebounded by Thompson. Washington leading now by 17. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, with everything.
Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
.54 seconds left in the game. Outside Koulibaly. Edwards. Porter pulls it down. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. He drills the three. And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 11. Edwards drives in.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Here's Thompson. Rips it down with two hands.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Thompson. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.